Are you looking to build credit and you pay rent every single month? You want to watch this entire video where I'm going to show you how to add rent to your credit report. No hard inquiry. You can literally just connect a few apps and be building credit by tomorrow. Let's go. Welcome back. My name is Credit Coach Nicole Scott. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to add the last 24 months of rental history to your credit reports. This is the cheapest way that you can add not only to one credit bureau, but all three credit bureaus. Yes, you've got that right. 𝓕𝓐𝓐, Equifax, and TransUnion. BoomPay is going to report to all of the credit bureaus, and they can backdate your rental payments for the last 24 months. Even if you have been at different properties, there's a ton of different variables, and we're going to be covering all of those things in today's video. So make sure to watch the entire video, share it with a friend, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, put those bell notifications on, and check all of the links in the description below so you can sign up for BoomPay and connect more with me. Let's get started. All right, so we are at the BoomPay website, guys, and this is exactly what it looks like. It is actually going to be an app. Ultimately, BoomPay is an app that you would connect to your bank account via Plaid, and they will acquire all of the data that you've paid for rent. The only thing that you really need to do is upload a copy of course, your identification and your rental agreement with the amount, so that way they can match those transactions in your banking history, and they can add all of those rental payments that you have made on time to your credit reports. Ultimately, what this is going to do is be a primary trade line on your credit report, and it helps build the fact that you are in fact a credible consumer who pays back debt as agreed. And that's what we want to look like on paper. So the more cash that we can put on our credit report to further prove, hey, I can pay my bills on time. This also helps immensely if you are looking to purchase a home, because this shows your track record. Hey, for the last 24 months as a renter, I have paid all of my rental payments on time. So there's a number of different rent reporting companies out there, but the reason why I like BoomPay is because it's easy, it's simple, it's cheap, and most importantly, you can literally get it reported to all three of the credit bureaus. Rent Reporters is another one that you can use, but of course that's only going to report to TransUnion and to Equifax, and sometimes it doesn't report to both of those. So you really want to make sure that you're getting your credit for the actual payments that you guys are making. So let's go ahead and go through the website. And again, if you want to sign up for BoomPay, please use the link below. We are a partner with BoomPay, and I'm not doing this video just to, make money, but to rather say, hey, I have used BoomPay in the past. I have recommended this for clients to use in BoomPay. And if this setup can truly benefit you, it's totally worth it. And guess what? It's the cheapest way that you can add credit to your credit report. I've also left a copy of my free credit builder guide in the link below. So make sure to get a free copy of my credit repair blueprint to show you exactly what you need to do in order to get a 700 plus credit score. All right, so moving forward. Now you'll see here you can download the app either if you have Android or Apple, and I recommend that you go ahead and download the app. You can see here that some BoomPay users have seen their credit go up 105 points. Now this is really geared to those that have a very thin credit profile. They don't have much history, so when they do add 24 months of history, their credit score is going to go up, because now this is another primary trade line showing your payments, especially if it's a hefty amount. I mean, if you're paying over $1,000 a month in rent, you should be having that on your credit report to show, hey, I make this payment every month on time, okay? And again, it does report to all 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. So totally worth it. And to be honest with you, to date, I have about 25 active clients that are still using BoomPay to this day. And one client got 55 points. 55 points. So that is, in my opinion, totally worth it. And it helps optimize. So every month you're getting that on-time payment moving forward. So it really helps. It literally takes less than 2 minutes to enroll. It's a very fast process. Not to mention that they're going to connect with Plaid with your bank account. Now, if you do need to connect more than one payment source, you can do that as well. So there is no hard inquiry to your credit report. It even says right here, you will not get a hard inquiry, but it is going to report to your credit report to make a major impact and help you get the last 24 months of history and all of the payments moving forward. Now, if you don't quite have 24 months of history, that's fine. If you didn't pay it electronically, you can always submit the documents, whatever proof that you have, whether that's a, check, however, you need to submit that to BoomPay to see if they will accept it. Normally, they are, using technology to verify all of the payments via, a payment source. So if you pay credit card, bank account, whatever payment method you pay, I recommend, if you can pay your rent with a credit card, do it, because now you're going to be earning credit in 2 ways. BoomPay and rewards on your credit card, and just using that card for more spend and paying it off. Put your cash on your credit report, okay? Make sure you're getting credit for all of these payments and all of these expenses that our life has. So when we are ready to purchase a home, we can do that. And you can do this for, say for example, if you do own a home and you want to help your children build credit, you can rent them a spot, have them pay you, okay? Even if it's $100, $200, whatever the case is, they can be building credit with BoomPay. Now, the pricing is absolutely a no-brainer. It says right here, no-brainer pricing. So a one-time $10 enrollment fee. That is the cheapest you are gonna find anywhere out there. $10 to enroll. And if you want to report it every month, it's $2 a month. $2, $24 annually, okay? And if you want to add the last 24 months of history, it's a one-time fee of $25, and you can add up to the last 24 months of rental history, okay? That is amazing, even if you've already moved out. So I highly recommend you guys, get involved. They don't have to reach out to a landlord. That's the great thing about it, because rent reporters, they have to reach out. They have to verify your monthly payments. At one point I had a landlord, he told rent reporters to stop contacting him because he didn't want to be bothered with them anymore. So this is nice because there's no landlord contact. You can literally sync your bank transactions. They don't need to contact the landlord. You will need to upload your rental agreement. So it says right here, there's no hard or soft credit pull, but it does report to all 3. And it works with almost every type of payment form out there. So it says right here, Boom works with everything except cash. So you have to have some way to document it. It does not work with cash, money orders, and cashier checks. Boom accepts Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, check, ACH, property management portal, and more. So those, if you've paid your rent, chances are you're either going to pay like Zelle, with a check, ACH. Hopefully you still don't pay with a money order. If you do, we need to change that, because again, you need to have that money in a bank account. If you have issues opening up bank accounts, you can watch the Credit Concept podcast that I put together, and I have an episode that talks about how to correct that and how to get back in good standing with early warning and check systems, so that way you can open up bank accounts, because you definitely need to be earning credit for your cash transactions. If you pay rent every month, get credit from that, because that's usually a bill that you pay on time, or at least, you know, by the 5th or the 10th of the month, right? In this case, it says report already closed leases. So if you've moved out and you moved out within the last 12 months from today, they can report that history onto your credit report as well. So there's a lot of benefits here, and you can always head over to their website to walk through, you know, some of the frequently asked questions, but honestly, they cover it pretty much all. If you have a roommate, all residents on the lease are eligible for BoomPay, so that's great. You can all build credit with BoomPay. And again, it reports to all three, no contact with the landlord, which I love. And you can report, you know, expired leases if you've already moved out. If you've had multiple locations, you can do that. You just need to upload your rental agreement. That's what it is. And they can backdate it and report up to the last 24 months. Basically, a rental trade line is considered like an installment loan. Sometimes credit bureaus don't know how to categorize them, so they'll be under other, or they might be under some sort of property. It says right here, rental payments are not automatically included in your credit report, which they are not. So we need a third party like BoomPay to actually report these on-time payments to the credit bureau, so we can actually get credit for them, because right now they're not providing us any credit, and chances are they're the most expensive bill that we pay every month, and we're not getting any credit for it, which we totally should. So this is a perfect solution for that, and for you to add your rent to your credit report so you can start building credit. So again, guys, if you haven't by now, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel, Credit Coach Nicole Scott, because I cover a lot of tips and tricks for you to build credit, build a solid credit profile, because at the end of the day, our goal is to have anywhere between 10 and 20 primary trade lines. Those are trade lines that are in our names that we are responsible for, to simply show to the banks and financial institutions, hey, I am a credible person, I pay on time, and here's my track record to prove it. The more accounts that we can show as an on-time payment, the better. So use BoomPay today, add those last 24 months of rental history, and make sure to watch the next video coming up next.